This system is a hybrid PV system, or in other words, you can call it a retrofit system. We have 8 pieces of 330 solar PV modules on the rooftop, and we have an inverter, any grid focus, 3 kilowatt 24 VDC. I'll start with the double pole isolator switch. As you can see, this one. A double pole isolator switch isolates power from the PV modules coming to the inverter. Secondly, we have NVS 30 for protection of the inverter from the incoming KPLC. We have a changeover switch. We have number 1 and number 2, number 1 being solar, number 2 being KPLC. Since this one is an off-grid system and the client is an on-grid off-grid system, and the client want to be primarily on solar, that's why the changeover switch is on solar. If you can come down to the inverter itself, it's any grid inverter, focus 3 kilowatts 24 VDC, and beneath we have 4 pieces of 200 Ah Deca batteries, ideal batteries for off-grid and on-grid systems with a lifespan of 7 to 10 years. So I'll take you through the settings of the inverter. As you can see, we have here we have, this is KPLC, just on a standby mode. It's not being used right now. Then we have solar modules. Solar modules going to the inbuilt charge controller of the inverter, giving power directly to the loads at the moment, because basically right now the batteries are full. If I can take you a bit closer to the system, you can be able to see that we are having 32 volts generation from the PV. At 7 amperes right now. We are generating at around 181 watts, and the batteries are 25 volts at the moment. So the client load is 7%, which is equivalent to 192. It's fluctuating because of the load demand. So basically it means that the system right now is working on off-grid, whereby Kenya Power becomes your secondary power or your backup. And at night, that's when you are going to swap to the batteries, or maybe the weather is foggy. That's when you are going to use the battery power, the storage from the batteries. If you come down here, we have an inverter fuse. Inverter fuse is to protect the reverse polarity from the batteries to the inverter, and in case of a maintenance, it will be easier for anyone to come and do maintenance of the system. So this is one of our projects and of many projects that we have done on any grid inverter focus, a brand from Germany, and the batteries are Deca from USA. We do maintenance of the system for 1 year, and it's a value-added system whereby you'll see yourself saving power at 75%, and Kenya Power basically becomes your secondary power. As Larso Power Systems, we are looking forward to do many projects like these ones, and hoping that we will be of an impact to the world to go at zero emission of carbon. Thank you.